about what's going down at the National Handball League Day 11. We've been seeing loads of interesting results. What went down today? Let's check it out for the men. Plateau Vipers. They lost to Safety Shooters 25-17. Defending champion Niger United. Something about saying Niger today. Niger United defeated Prison Key Boys 35-25, 10 points difference in that one. Owena Kings 34, Sokoto Rima 29. National Handball League, the 11 results for the women. Defender Babes 29, Desert Queens 19, Seasider Babes 27, Carter Queens 24, Plateau Peacocks 21. Lost to Imo Grasshoppers 25-21. Plateau Peacocks, by the way, are the defending champions for the women. So, Alfred, that tells you that it's competitive at this level. I know we'll be talking about Imo Grasshoppers and everything they've done with handball. That this is the league that can actually make us start talking about them again. I'll come to you. But for tomorrow, day 12 fixtures, Lagos Seasiders will play Owena Kings. Borno Spiders will go against Niger United. Quas Shooters will play Prison Key Boys. Caterpillars will play Plateau Vipers. Carter Stars will go against Sokoto Rima. The Defenders versus Safety Shooters. It's the National Handball League action going on right there at the Abuja National Stadium. Abia Valiants for the women will take on Edo Dynamos. Plateau Peacocks will play Kada Queens. Owena Queens will play Desert Queens. Seasider Babes will go against Defender Babes, while Imo Grasshoppers will hope to consolidate on their victory over Plateau Peacocks when they take on Safety Babes. Alfred, this is laudable in a whole lot of ways, because we will not understand now until this league stays for 5, 6, 7 to about 10 years, and we're beginning to reap the dividends of having a well-structured league.
The attraction is that now that you have an organized league, and the organizers have come out to say the contract for, the contract for organizing this league runs for the first 5 years, 2 years down the line. I'm sure that this is going to be an extension. It means that it will attract new talents. People will get attracted because at the end of the day, this is a prime competition. It not only gives us the opportunity of getting new sets of players represented on the national league. Look, handball is one of the sports that up until about 2003, when we took part in the All-African Games in Abuja. After that event, that Abuja event, players were brought from abroad to come play for the national team in handball. After that period, there was a lull. So find out that those who the sport no longer attracted the best as it were. But with this competition, I'm sure. And look at the velodrome in Abuja.
I know.
Look at the velodrome in Abuja. Each time you look at this, because this is a prime venue for a competition like this. And we left it for a while. Nothing seemed to be happening. But thank God that some people have heard the cries of handballers, and they are putting this together. I must say that this has been a most fantastic competition, well organized. Play. The format is awesome. Every day, every other day you play and you get the result. This is the first phase of it. I know that the other phase will come to Lagos, and it's good. You can't have it better. This will attract one or two people who want to say, okay, let me play a sport of basketball. And in not too long a time from now, because of this competition, you have players. Yep. Go out there to play for clubs elsewhere.
So you can actually even tell the national team coaches to assess the league. Tell us what you think. How can players get better, And of course, for the players, they have something to always look forward to. So the first phase will end tomorrow, and I'll wait for the second phase to come to Lagos, where we're going to crown the champions. But we love so far everything we've seen at the National Handball League. Shout out once again to the Handball Federation of Nigeria for putting this together. And we believe it's the right way to go, and it can actually develop the sport in the country. Let's get on with the show now. Talk about the 2019 Okpekpe International Road Race. Tomorrow, we're going to have the 7th edition. 7th edition already. The competition has an IAAF silver label, and for the organizers, they want a gold medal, and they must put together a good event for the international body to certify them gold for the Nigerian athletes. They say, look, Alfred, every time these East Africans just come here and win, they are not saying they will win, but they are saying for this 7th edition tomorrow that they are going to impress.
When you say impress, I don't know what position. Maybe top 10.
But better than what we
Maybe
used to
top
see.
10.
Yeah.
Perhaps better the time that returned in the past. We know there are different price categories. The prime, the A-list athletes really are the ones who really take the big money. For the best Nigerian film, I think it's about 1 million naira. So it will take time. It will really take time. And I think I want to see a situation where we have dedicated. It's not as if we don't have committed athletes. Dedicated team to really train these long distance races. Even if it's a 10-year program, we know we cannot. It's not something that you do overnight. Even if it's a 10-year program, give all the support. We know we have climbs in this country where we can really do these races. It's nice. Everybody in Nigeria, indeed, the world knows Okpekpe now. This is destination sports tourism. Everybody knows Okpekpe. We know that this time of the year something is happening somewhere in Edo State.
That's right.
A place called Okpekpe, and it's good. Who says it's Okpekpe today? Because the facilities are right.
Yeah.
They have a silver label already. They are looking for the gold label, which is good. And to know that it has received the silver label certification from IWF and they're looking for the gold. It's around the world when road races are being talk about destination for road races, it will be mentioned, and I think that's what sports does for you. The local economy there will possibly impacted.
Yeah.
People there will know that hey, it's all part of it.
Alfred,
it's all part of it.
A viewer is saying, Austin, the IWF will now remember that we've not returned their 135,000 US dollars. That they will come for Okpekpe and remember that we've not returned it. But you see, we can laugh with this, but it's true. We will always have things to do with the international body. So we must keep our integrity intact.
The conversation about that is still, I'm sure it's still ongoing, and hopefully it will be resolved. It has put us out there in bad light, and I don't think it's not something we want to talk about.
It's not, because now they are coming to assess us for Okpekpe. And then they'll say, well, this is another opportunity for us to say, where is our money? And no, look, you see how I struggle. You also struggled to talk about it because it doesn't put the country in good light. We just want to come here, talk about the 7th edition of Okpekpe. That way, if they even want to give us good, they'll say, why now? Why now? You see?
You know what? We are not the only ones suffering. I have it on good authority that even our athletes that took part in an IAF organized competition that are supposed to get pause and support, it's been held back because of that issue. The money due for the athletes held back by the IWF because of that issue.
That our officials that even went to the World Congress were told to get up and were questioned in public doesn't speak well for the country. And we've got our athletes that are doing their part to put us on the world map as good ambassadors, as a country that have talent, as people of integrity and credibility, and then this is happening. So once again, let's start doing the right things. We need to do the right things. The International Body for Athletics, they're monitoring what we're doing with the Okpekpe Road Race. The Okpekpe Road Race has actually done well for not just Edo State, but for Nigeria as a country. So as a country, we should support what they're doing, yes, and then do everything we can to make sure that it keeps getting better and better. So as it, we'll be monitoring what's going on right there at the Okpekpe International Road Race. I know those East Africans are already here, about 50 gold label athletes in the country. They want that money. They also want the experience. They also love the terrain, so there are a lot of things about the Okpekpe Road Race that they love and is making them come. But Nigerian athletes say, well, we're going to give our best. We now have the Okpekpe, we have the Enugu Marathon also. We have the Lagos City Marathon. There's one in Ibadan. There's one coming up in Remo. Exactly. So we're beginning to love the road races, and the more the merrier. It will help for experience. Let's talk about match day 22 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. It's the last game of the season. Yes, I was still not going to 33. No, it's an abridged season that we're having, and then the top 3 teams from Group A and Group B will advance to play the Super Six. Let's just run through the fixtures for match day 22 of the MPFN Group A. Wiki Tourists will take on Enugu Rangers. By the way, Enugu Rangers, the safe, have already qualified for the Super Six. Rivers United will play Bendel Insurance. Alfred, in this world, I'm wondering how Bendel Insurance can do all they can, to, stay safe, because their fans would love to still see them play top flight football. Sunshine Stars will take on MFM. That's another tricky match for Sunshine Stars. Let's see what will go down in that one. Katsina United will play Eimba. Niger Tornadoes, they're already down. They will take on Kwara United. Remo Stars, they're already down. Also, they will take on Lobby Stars. In Group B, Yobe Desert Stars will take on Nasarawa United. Go Round will play Gombe United. Abia Warriors will take on Kano Pillars. Delta Force will play Plateau United. Heartland will take on El Kanemi Warriors. FC Fine Uba will play Aqua United. Alfred, it's the final day of the season, but about 6-7 teams, they need this final day fixture and the victory, the way they require air to breathe and stay alive. It's crucial. Especially if you play at home. Sunshine Stars know that their premiership status is dependent on their beating MFM on the final day. And MFM know that for them to play in the Super Six, we need to beat Sunshine Stars in Akure to be part of this, because currently they have 32 points. They lie in fourth. They will play away. Enyimba on third position will play away, 33 points. Lobby Stars will also play away. So those teams, I know. It's just, so there are implications for teams going down and teams staying up. Mathematically, Kwara United is not out of it. Yeah. It looks. For Wiki Tourists who are on 27, they have to beat Rangers to be assured of retaining their premiership status. What are Rangers playing for? Nothing. What are they playing for? Nothing. Going to Bauchi. That's in group A. In the other group, Aqua United are safe. Pillars are safe. Almost. FC Fanyuba will need a draw to 1 point in Newe to play in the Super Six. Play in the Super Six. But surprise, surprise, Plateau United can still go down. El Kanemi Warriors. Is that it? Wow. It's that tight. El Kanemi on 30 points can. And they've been given mandate by an ultimatum by the proprietors of the club. They have to win their next away game. That next away game is against Heartland. Heartland will need to win to retain their premiership status. So it's that tight. Its final day is building up to something huge, something great, and we'll keep our eyes on that, hopefully. If you're not at any of the stadium where games are playing, you'll be just checking your phones. I know. All the updates. Who? I know. It's tight. It's tight. Very, that tells you that the Nigeria Professional Football League is among the competitive leagues in the world. Final day fixtures and the permutations are crazy.